and welcome to the Stamp Around UK video blog hop for, or the video hop, sorry, December 2024. My goodness. My name's Linda. I'm Linda from lindaspapercraft.co.uk, and this month's theme is no flowers. And by coincidence, the stamp set I'm using for this month's coffee and card is Under the Moon, which, as you can see, has no flowers. So I thought I'll do a bonus card for my coffee and card ladies. So instead of 4 cards this month, they're going to have 5 with this extra one that I've done. So started off, my initial idea was to go monochrome. The idea of using the Country Wood Designer Series paper came from Elizabeth Shannon, who's from Ready Set Demo, and she actually used the navy one with white little bits on, and I thought that the pool party stroke coastal cabana one would look really, really nice. So as it's a video hop, there are details down below of everybody else who's taking part in the video hop. So once you've seen mine, pop along and have a look at everyone else's videos. We're all Stampin' Up demonstrators, and I'm looking forward to seeing what people are doing if they're not allowed to use flowers. That'll be interesting. Right, so the other stamp set I'm using, which does have flowers, is Hooray for Surprises, and I'm using the Sending Lots of Love. I do love the sentiments on this. We've also done a coffee and cards on this, but just the stamps, not the dies. So the first thing I'm going to do, or the first thing I have done, is I've stamped this stamp here on a post-it note, so the stick is at the bottom. You can tell I've already used this because it's picking up detritus, and then I just cut it out right on the edge, and I'm going to use that to mask this area here, okay, so that the clouds look like they're going behind the spotlighted image of the other clouds, okay, if that makes sense. So let's get started. So I'll get these out of the way. Colours, I did think I'd do monochrome and then went slightly off piece because we've used 5 different colours, although 2 of them are monochrome. So we've got the pool party and the coastal cabana, which are the main 2 bits here. I love the Night of Navy for the dolphins. I've tried doing them in the Memento Black, but it's too dark. I like the softer look of the Night of Navy. The clouds are in the Smoky Slate, and then I've got a little dot of Lemon Lolly for the sun in the sky there. Right, so this is the Country Woods Designer Series paper, and that's 14.4 by 10. And then I've got the 9cm Deckled circle for that one. And then I've just got a scrap of basic white that I'm going to use for the 4.5cm circle, Deckled circle for the sentiment, and then a piece of white 14.4 by 10. All the measurements are down below as well, and this is a sheet of A4 paper cut at 10.5 and then scored at 14.85 to give me my 10th fold blank. Right, so let's put that all to one side and get some stamping done. So I'm going to start with my circle. And you can either stamp and then cut it out, or cut it out and then stamp. It's up to you. And this time I am going to start with Coastal Cabana. Yep. And stamp the sea just a little bit up from the bottom. So tap, tap, tap. Now this is what's called a distinctive stamp. So it's a special system that Stampin' Up have that gives you lots of different tones and shades using one step stamping. Look at that, how beautiful is that, the water effect there. So, and then I'm going to use Pool Party for the central bit there. Which is this one. Okay, I'm just going to pull that down and just stand up so I can see where I'm going. And I'm just going to stamp that just there. I slightly overlap the water, largely because I didn't want a gap. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to take my mask and cover that up so that I can stamp the clouds. Okay, so I'm just going to line the bottom of that up there. It's got a wee bit showing there. Oh, does not want to line up this. Stampin' Up! do a masking paper as well, but I do like my hundreds of post-it notes, so I'm sticking to those at the moment. So they're good. I do have it. It's good if you want to mask a larger area, because it's obviously a larger piece of paper. Right, and then I'm now going to stamp the clouds in Smoky Slate, and I'm using this one because there's a bit more detail on this one than there is on the other one. So I'm going to stamp the first one over here. I've gone a bit lower this time because I thought it was a bit odd with the big gap between the water. And just concentrate on where the edge of your poster is so that you're getting your cloud right in to the edge of the stamped image. And then I'm coming over this side, doing the same. And again, just making sure I'm pressing where that join is. And if you can see on the first one, I ended up with a little white line just here, whereas this one I'm hoping, because I've really pressed, I'm not going to get that. I've got it on that side, but not on this side. There you go. Right, so don't chuck this away, keep it because you'll need it, and you can use it again and again and again. So just going to get so I've just got a little sponge dauber. Some people have been doing this with blending brushes, but I wanted it fairly contained. It does sort of weep out a little bit, but I didn't want a huge, so I'm just lightly going in there with my dauber with the yellow. And then we need the Night of Navy to add. So many ink pads. Just going to add our dolphins. So I've got those on 2 separate blocks. I actually did that on one long one. So we're just inking that up with the Night of Navy. Just having those frolicking at that side. And then this one over here. There we go. Oh, my cloth has fallen off. Right, just clean those two. So how cute is that? So it's really simple. All the stamps have done all the work. They've given you the depth of colour, and the dolphins stamped beautifully solidly. Okay, so I just need to stamp my sentiment. I'm leaving the inside blank. Here we go. Sending you lots of love, and it does fit beautifully. Excuse me. Inside the centre of the 4.5 centimetre circle. Right. So let's get our mini cut and emboss machine out. Treated myself to new plates. I usually wait till January, but I've had a lot of classes recently. I do run my classes in Sale in Cheshire. So on the run up to Christmas, we've done some extra ones. So I think yesterday was my last Christmas class. They're wanting different stuff now. I think we're all Christmased out. Plus, most of it, well, they were saying they've sent their cards. I haven't sent my cards yet. I've not even written them yet. Right, okay. So, there we go. And I just need to pop it all together now. So as I said, all the measurements are down below, together with the links to all the other hops. so all the other videos rather, so you can hop along. Okay, it's just very simple, gluing it together. Yeah, so thank you to Elizabeth Shannon. I don't think it ever even occurred to me to use the wooden with the Under the Moon, but it works really, really well. There we are. Just get some dimensionals out of the drawer. Still using up all the bones. This is what we call the edges of these. Probably don't need that one, it's quite small. Okay. Oh, I threw the cat out of here so that I could do the video because she was literally sitting just there. She's now outside the door meowing. I shall let her back in when I'm done. Hopefully you can't hear her. Apologies if you can. She is not happy. Right, so don't forget to pop along and look at all the other videos. As I say, there'll be lots of talented people producing lots of different videos. Lots of ideas for you. Now we're coming to the end of our Christmas makes. Although there's probably going to be some Christmas cards as well. So, right. Okay, and that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed that. As I say, there'll be another 4 videos this month, one every Thursday morning, using this stamp set for more ideas. Take care, and I shall see you soon. Bye.